welcome to episode 93, my fascinating Renaissance friends. Again, it's your life coach, it's your co-sojourner in this autumn of our life. And I just got into thinking, have you ever been compared to someone else? And what did you feel about it and how did you respond? When I was growing up with my sister, family friends would always say, of course, in our native tongue, the statement, you know, you are both so pretty little girls, but you can never compare with your mom. Your mom is a lot more stunning, etc., etc., etc. Okay, we were still too young to even I guess feel that way because we love our mom and we're very happy that she raised up us well, and so we didn't really bother about it. Now we went to college, okay, and we were already working, in separate, in working, working on our careers, on our separate careers, and my mom, of course, was aging beautifully, and I would still hear her friends say, "Oh, you girls, okay. Oh, you Malu and Malen, you're beautiful and you're this and you're that, but nothing can compare with your mom." And that's when it hit me. I am in the height, of my youth, and and I would buy stuff, to feel beautiful, and my mom was aging, and people will still continue, first to admire me and say, you look so elegant, but then there's a but, though. There's a comparison there. And I was thinking, okay, I still didn't, I still wasn't angry being compared to my mom because I love my mom, but I was thinking something more. I couldn't explain it, and then I just saw this statement. Okay, and let me see if I can remember it. The fastest way to kill something special is to compare it with something else. Okay? Let me say that again. The fastest way to kill something special is to compare it with something else. I said, voila. Okay. That's it. I didn't feel bad because I was being compared, to my mom. Maybe I would have felt bad if I was compared to another woman, but because it was my mom, it was okay. But there's still something, that hit me. And I like the analogy. It says the flower, okay, does not curse the tree beside it. The river does not envy the mountain. They simply be, because they are so different, and the moment we compare, okay, someone to another someone, they lose a lot. What do they lose? They lose their very essence because they are unique creation, right? Okay, what else do they lose? Okay, it says here they lose, their potentials. Because if you're compared to someone who's very different, from you, and but you have a different set of potentials, so you lose that. You really do. So I guess that's one of the reasons why I never really compared, my children. Why? Because they're so different. My daughter loves different things, compared to me. She just turned 50, but everybody mistake her for a 25-year-old because she's so youthful. You know why? Because she's sports minded. She walks, she does these things, and she's very slim. Okay, at her age, very slim, long hair and all that. So they would always mistake her for a 25 or a 30-year-old girl. My two boys, they're so different. They're both talented in their own way, and I never really, in my mind, okay, think to really say, why aren't you like this, etc. I just consider them, okay, and I let them be. So bottom line, my friends, okay, you will have kids, you would have grandchildren. I have five of them, and they two are quite similar because they are both sports minded. They're both mountain bikers. And they both would get their medals in their races. I have three boys in America. They are so different from each other. Okay, just to remind you, do not rob our loved ones of their essence by comparing them with someone else. So again, with you friends, okay, and also my friends, just focus on the kind of life you want and create that life. Okay, how do you call it? Not be blindsided by fear of things that you do not have, the things you do not possess. You create your own destiny, okay, with your own unique characteristics. Okay, if you like what you have just heard, please like and subscribe, to my channel so you will know when we would upload, our next episodes. Until then, my friends, goodbye.